Hey, my fellow landlords and soon-to-be landlords or house flippers. Today is an awesome day. The reason is it's February 26th, 2016. This house that I'm standing in was a rental of mine I picked up in 2008. Put about $6,000 in it at the beginning, where we, put new carpet, some new flooring in the kitchen, upgraded the countertops, the lighting, put in some appliances, put a new AC unit in. It was a bank property I bought. And we rented it out, cash flowed nicely, not really had any expenses the whole time. Always been occupied, never empty more than a week, actually. When the tenant decided to move out, you'll see one of the other videos here where I show you the walkthrough. I decided to rehab it, take advantage of the market. What I did was I looked at the MLS and I said, what is my competition, 10,000 above, where I could probably sell this for, and 10,000 below. And I evaluated and found none of them had been redone. All of them you had to move into somebody else's dirt. The pictures were not flattering at all on the MLS, and I said, yo, we've got to just put some money in this. So we put $5,000 in this. That's withholding costs too, that I've had of having to make the mortgage payments while it's empty, all the utilities, but just $5,000, redoing the floors. Check out the other video, you'll get a walkthrough of this whole property. Well, today is the day this house closes. I'm picking up my lockbox, I'm dropping the key off. I've already signed. I go the day before. I always sign off with all the paperwork. I don't really need to meet the buyer. It's a great thing for them. They're getting an amazing property. It's move-in ready. But I just like to get there, knock out my stuff, and get out. So then I drop the key off today, since they've had their final walkthrough, and wash my hands of it. And then Monday morning I'll swing by and I'll pick up my check. With this one, after all holding costs and all closing costs and some concessions we gave the seller, to help out the $2,000 at closing to help with that, bought him a home warranty. With all that subtracted from the profit, we walked away on this one with around $39,000. Let me let that sink in. $39,000. I've owned this house since 2008. This is awesome stuff. This is why I love real estate. This is what keeps me up late at night thinking about real estate, game planning, and guess what? I'm getting back in the game too. Taking this money, driving it right back into another property that I'm gonna buy, and it's gonna be a fix and flip. I'm not gonna hold it, but I'm gonna buy in that good range of around any house, about $160,000 to about $120,000 is the range I like. It's a first-time home buyer, or it's a single person, or a recently divorced person. They can get into that home a lot easier. So your buyer pool is huge. So that's what I'm going to do, is be looking for another one of those properties. But I wanted you to know that this is a reality. This can happen. You can buy a property, you can put the right things in it and sell it. This one went on the market right after Christmas. I had 7 showings. That's 5, 6, 7. There we go. 7 showings of this property. The 5th person who walked through this made me the strongest offer, and they got the property. So, and then we've just had to sit there in the lull of waiting for the closing and all that. But I'm going to tell you what, it's a reality. If this is something that you've been just kind of on the fence about, thinking, this is something I want to do your homework. Yes, there's gurus out there. There's people out there who can charge you 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 who will come around to every hotel, conference room and tell you for free they're going to teach you to make millions of dollars in real estate. And then once you get there, the reality is they're going to try to get you to buy into a $10, $20, $30,000 or $50,000 program. Whether you do that or not, that's up to you. If that makes you feel comfortable, laying out $50,000 to get a program to learn how to flip a house is easier for you than spending your time on the internet and watching videos like mine, watching other people's videos, typing in Google this information and finding it out. Going to your local real estate investing club is another way. That's how I got into this. I went to a real estate investing club. I found out who is the real deal investor here. And that gentleman was an older gentleman who actually was going to be heading into retirement. But I paid him the $700 to teach me how to flip a house, because I could ride with him. I could get paperwork from him. He helped me fund my first deal. He helped walk through and tell me what to do. He was on site. I didn't mind dropping $700 because on that one, I made about $17,000 in 89 days. So I think a good rate of return on my money. But that has to be your choice, whether you pick a guru or whether you go find someone local or whether you just take the time. To me, $50,000 in cash is better suited to put down on this property, to pay for the rehab, to fund the holding cost, to put a down payment on it or whatever. If you're going to go hard money and eat up a little more of your profits just to get it done, or you're going to find a local bank. That's the way to go. Stay away from your Chases, your major banks. They're never going to help you out when it comes to investment properties. Scurry on down to your local 1 or 2 branch locally owned banks and ask to talk to somebody. That's where you're going to find, one, they've got a wealth of investors sitting there who do this, so they know, and they're going to be more apt to work with you. So I just wanted to bring this to you. I'm super excited today. It's Friday. Another thing that happened, I'm 40 years old now, turned out in August, and in October I bought a 1994 Jeep Wrangler. It's become my weekend and nightly freezing in the garage project. As my daughter calls it, the memory mobile, so that for spring and summer we can cruise around in the Jeep with the top off. And as a little bit of reward to myself for the time I put into this, I bought myself a lift kit for it and some additional items to finish the Jeep up, and I'm super excited. I didn't have to go to work from 9 to 5 in my sales job and create this money to go put a lift kit to buy the Jeep and all this. I used the real estate investment to pay for the Jeep, the money I've been saving over the years that I don't spend for my real estate investment company when it comes to rentals, because I don't need to. It's great money to have sitting back for when something happens, a property goes empty, a furnace goes out, water heater, whatever it is, to fix that. So used some money, got myself a Jeep, used the money from the profit from this, bought myself a lift kit and some other accessories. Got to make sure the wife gets something that she wants because she was here to help get this property turned around too and help me clean it. So I just want to let you know this is a reality. If you're on the fence, leap. Take the leap. Whatever's most comfortable for you, whatever path you want to choose is yours. There's no right, there's no wrong. But the only thing that matters is that you take action. Quit sitting on your ass. Quit saying to yourself, I wish I could get into real estate. I would love to do rentals. I would love to fix and flip. Guess what? I got in. And you know what? The greatest times in my life, the times when I've just exploded, are the times when everything felt like it was going to fall apart on me. Empty rentals, rehabbing a property, all the holding costs, the holidays coming up. And guess what? I kept that attitude that I said, that all these things crumbling around me is so that I can build something bigger, something great is going to happen. And I kept that, and I kept driving forward, and I would not let go. And look at this, I'm sitting today with a profit of a little over $39,000. So, and that was made in less than 90 days from when I took this property back over from the old tenant. So it is reality, it can happen. I want to see you make it happen. Write in the comments below the action that you're going to take in 2016 to make it happen, because there's nothing more I would love than to see you succeed in 2016. So my Twitter is @ChadPierce1. That's ChadPierce1. That's my personal Twitter. Hit me up on that. Be like, Chad, yo, I'm taking action. I got it done. So I'm so happy. I want you to be that stress-free landlord. I want you to be that stress-free house flipper. I just want you to be the person you want to be. Take action. Get it done. Peace.